In the previous episode, I ended up completing a few optional quests, I completed a few dungeons, and eventually, we made our way back towards the Outland Arena. Alright, so here's the thing, we're here in the Outland Arena, and there are 3 different bosses available. Basically, the first 10 times you kill them, and every single wave that you fight them, they get a little bit stronger. You get these scrolls that you can loot on one of your heroes to make them a little bit more powerful as well. However, the issue that I've run into so far is that while I killed the champion of Draenor right here at the top, Destroyer Zardikar, 10 times already, it took me about 45 minutes in total to complete the first 10 waves, and it just took me a little bit too long. So I've been thinking here over the last couple of days what my best option is and how I should go ahead and approach this. And there's one thing that I did not consider until reading the comments on the previous video, and that is try out something that is a little bit cheeky. It's something that I didn't want to do, but I don't really want to spend an entire episode or two just hanging out here in the Outland Arena and killing these bosses over and over and over again, because it's just simply not that much fun. Here's the thing, there are cheat codes available in Warcraft 3, and just to clarify, I have not used any cheat codes to this point whatsoever. I've completed all of the campaigns, all of the missions without any cheat codes here whatsoever. But just because I don't want to spend, you know, a ton of time, like probably 2 episodes or so, getting these guys killed here as well for the 10 waves, we're gonna enter the following code. What is it? WhosYourDaddy? I think that's the one. Is that the one? Cheat enabled. Apparently what that does is make our characters a little bit too powerful, and we should be able to roll through this with relative ease. Now, of course, it's only going to be available at this map right here. Oh man, that certainly does kill them very rapidly. It's only gonna be available on this map, and I'm gonna be capable of running through these missions very, very, very quickly. Now, I do hope that nobody gets all too upset at me. I know some of you may not appreciate it, but the thing is, I've already been here for like 2 episodes right now, and we still had a long way to go, and I just simply want to continue onwards with the main quest and the storylines and whatnot, instead of like being stuck here for a bunch more episodes. Well, and there we have it. The final wave has been killed. We've killed each and every one of the waves 10 times. And as I mentioned, I want to buff up the panda as much as possible. And actually, apparently, Rexxar got to level 12. That's pretty great. Anyway, you ready for it, Chen? Oh man, we're gonna buff this guy up like no tomorrow. I know the intelligence tomes aren't incredible for him, but I want him to be the most powerful one ever. Now, of course, right as we leave this dungeon, right, we'll make sure that that cheat code is once again disabled. But we're done here. We're done here. It's time for the main quest. Finally. So here we are back in Dustwallow Marsh, and indeed, look at that. Look at it, God mode has been disabled once again. It actually disabled automatically. I think it's only active right now within that dungeon. But we're gonna continue everything here, you know, of course, in a normal way like we always have. And we're gonna start off with the next main quest objective. So as you may recall, one of the ogres ended up making its way to the troll village. I actually found this really enjoyable. A lot more fun than I had anticipated. Regardless, that's the only cheat we're ever gonna use in this entire playthrough. We need to enlist the ogres. Take the Zeppelin to Dustwallow Marsh. Talk to the Warlord Korgal, secure the aid of the ogres, and return to Vol'jin. The Stonemaul ogres have fallen under a ruthless new warlord named Korgal. Though you are only half ogre, and that is of course Rexxar, the opportunity to win the ogres to Thrall's side could prove invaluable. Seek out the Stonemaul ogres and secure their allegiance. Alrighty, so how exactly do we do that? There should be like a circle that glows every now and then on the mini-map. I know I can't quite make my way to the bottom right corner. I don't know where the main quest objective is. Oh, it's right here, I think. Yeah. There's a little circle right there on the minimap. I think this must be the place where we need to go. Come on, Misha. We gotta do some exploration. Alrighty, so here we go. It's time to take the Zeppelin. Where are we headed? To the Ogre Village, huh? Dustwallow Marsh. Deep within the marshes of Dustwallow Marsh, the Stonemaul ogres have crafted a crude village. Though the ogres were once allied with the orcs, they have grown to hate the smaller race and are no longer willing to lend them aid. It is strength alone that the ogres value now. Alright, we can show them strength. There's a bunch of harpies over here. Let's go ahead and destroy their homes. Their nests, rather. We're looking for the ogre village. There's a little blip right there on the mini-map, so I'm assuming that is probably where we need to head. Ooh, quite a bit of gold over here as well. That's not bad at all. By the way, I gave Chen back the necklace of spell immunity, and I put the Talendar skull helm right here on Rokhan instead. So that way, we should keep Chen a little bit more in the game and a little bit more into the battle. He's not going to be stunned anymore and whatnot. Here's the thing that makes him so very powerful, right? We got the Drunken Brawler right here. Gives him a 30% chance to dodge an attack and a 10% chance to deal 6 times normal damage, which is essentially like a stronger version of a critical hit. So ideally I would get some attack speed or something on this guy as well. Oh, actually, did I just attack move on him?
That must be the ogre's village. I should fit right in.
You know welcome, half-breed. You know Stone Mall warrior.
Look, I don't want any trouble. I just want to talk with your warlord.
You want talk Korgal? You get past us.
Alright, we'll kill you, dudes. Actually, I don't really want to kill you, but I think we'll be alright though. There we go. Well, that really wasn't much of an issue at all. I'm sorry about that, sir. Do you drop anything useful? Turns out you do not. Look at this little ogre tent here. What's going on, gentlemen? How are you all doing today? I guess this must be, yeah, that must be your leader right there. Rexxar stash is over here as well. How convenient. How did they know? Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to the Korgal ogre over here. We need to secure his aid. I'm sure you will not give it to us freely though, so I think we'll have to complete a quest for him.
You fight good, half-breed.
Thank you.
You Maknathal. Have weak orc blood in veins. Still, you strong. Why you come here?
I've, come to join your clan. I want to be a stone ball too.
You got some ogre blood. You got right to join. But do you got the strength? We see, half-breed. We see. So, you want to join the Stonewall clan? First, you take trial of strength. Need find the gauntlet. Harsh Valley full of big foes. Slave foes. Run the gauntlet. That proves strength to us. Go now, half-breed. We see if you return.
Sounds easy. Sounds pretty solid. I'm just checking here if there's gonna be any shops available at these guys as well, but it doesn't look like it. These are some ogre huts here. This is the chieftain's hut. I don't even know how this guy fits in there. I mean, he's like twice the size of that roof. A bunch of priests and whatnot, but really nothing too interesting. Oh, there is a magic shop over here. Let's see. Is there anything great in here? Claws of attack +9. Yeah, nothing of this is amazing, I don't think. Adds 5 bonus damage to the attack of the hero when carried. The hero's attack also do 4 damage per second and slow the enemy movement speed and attack rate as well. So I guess that would be decent, but I think we're better off buying scrolls. I mean, the items we find are really powerful anyway. Now, of course, as always, I want to discover this island here as much as we possibly can. I gotta make sure that we, of course, you know, check out every single nook and cranny just to, you know, find any additional dungeons or potentially make our way towards bonus objectives and get some more items and maybe fight some stronger foes as well. Oftentimes they seem to be off the beaten path, or off the beaten path rather. I do, by the way, have got pretty much all of my abilities ranked up. Some of you mentioned that I should really consider leveling up Hex as well, as it is a really powerful spell. You know, over the attribute points instead. So he just now leveled up within the Outland Arena as well. Rokhan, that is. So I gave him a little bit more XP right there. Do they actually still level up right now as well, or is level 12 the absolute max? I think that level 12 may actually be the absolute max. I'm not seeing any additional XP on these guys, and while it shows like they are gathering a little, doesn't seem like it is going to be doing all too much. Now anyway, the panda is going to town. He's got 88 strength. He's got an awful lot of strength compared to the other guys. He's got a great amount of stats here in general. Great suggestion to try and buff that guy up primarily.
I wonder, this must be the valley Korgal spoke of. The gauntlet, he called it. Well, I'd better get this over with. I'd hate to keep the brute waiting.
So wait. Oh, there's 130 creatures. Oh, alright. It's just a bunch of Quillbore. Is trouble brewing? Well, there you go. Kill him. Get him down. Yeah, we take like no damage anymore. Look at this. This almost feels like playing an RPG and going over to a starting zone once again. I mean, there's gonna be some powerful guys over here, and that's all fine and dandy, but we're capable of dealing with this just fine. We do so much damage there. That shockwave as well. So good. There's a lot of dudes here, and there's gonna be one very powerful one, but he's also only level 8. The thing is, I could have completed this main quest objective quite some time ago. I could have completed it a while ago, but you know, I didn't really want to deal with it at the time, and I wanted to focus on some bonus objectives instead. I think we've now gotten to a point where we're nearly unbeatable. Look at that! Look how much damage one of those spells of the panda does. All right. Go ahead and heal up Rexxar. There's still 49 of them available though. I guess we have to check out every single corner right here. Do these guys, the Thunder Lizards as well, count for creatures that we need to kill? Hold up. Yes, they do apparently count for creatures that we do need to kill. Rexxar does need to resummon Misha there. But I think we're gonna be alright. I think we can deal with this. It is a bit of a maze over here though, but we only need to kill a handful more. I thought for a second Misha was behind, but I guess Misha ended up falling there. Just simply resummon her back in. Get a Rune of Restoration, I guess. Sure, why not? Hope I didn't miss any. There's actually quite a bit of walking. But look at the minimap, right? It's some sort of funny pattern that we're walking on right now. I figured we wouldn't really discover the majority of this map just yet on the very first quest objective, but I assumed that they would have several trials, you know? Usually we've got like one trial of strength, maybe one trial of wisdom, a trial of magic, I don't know. But this may very well be the only objective then on this map instead, and after this, I wonder if we're already heading back towards Vol'jin. Oh, there's actually some more books over here, there we go. Got some more health on them as well, sure, why not? Now, this is what I was worried for, I need to kill 3 more. Oh, I think they're hanging out in this corner, okay, good. I was gonna say, we may have to backpedal here for just a little bit, because I apparently accidentally missed one of the objectives. We'll destroy the wildkin nests, which look awfully similar, by the way, to the harpy ones. Just a little bit bigger. But indeed, these 3 should be the last of them. Should be the last objectives we have to worry about. I'm loving the strength though of Chen here. Extremely strong, and it's actually a ring of the Ogre Magi. A powerful artifact with a wondrous gem inset increases the strength, agility, and intelligence of the hero by 3 and gives nearby units a bonus to mana regeneration. I'm assuming that does not overlap with the Mind Staff, right? No, even without it, I think it's Brilliance Aura every single time. Am I correct here in assuming that I no longer need the Mind Staff? Let me know down below in the comment section, because I'm pretty sure that buff will indeed overlap. Although that item is awfully powerful, I think the one that we just looted is just a tiny little bit better. Anyway, we're gonna make our way back towards the Ogre right here. We have indeed got the gauntlet he was looking for. Pretty easy fight, to be honest. No, there's nothing else we can discover over here. I think there are going to be more trials. There's certainly gonna be more on this map than just the bottom right corner and the top right hand side. The ones that we have discovered. There must be a little bit more to do over here. Alrighty, Mr. Ogre. I completed your trial of strength. Do you have more for me? Looks like he does.
You got strength after all, half-breed. You worthy to be Stonemaul. Now you in. What you want from Clan?
I want you and your warriors to help the Horde battle the humans. The Stonemaul clan would be a great asset to the Orc war chief.
Stupid half-breed. We ogres split from Horde long ago. They weak, soft. We no owe them nothing. Long as I rule, Stonemaul's no help no orcs.
Then perhaps you've ruled long enough. Korgal, as a member of the Stonemaul clan, I claim the right to challenge you for leadership.
We had no real challenge in a long time, half-breed. Breaking you be fun. We both take trial of blood. Me and you. No tricks, no magic toys. Just muscle and skills.
Alright, we can do that.
You think me dumb. You think me slow. Now you see why Korgal rules clan.
I underestimated Korgal's skills.
He said no magic.
My beasts to defeat
no magic and no tricks, Rexxar. It's really just gonna be him? Alright. I've got no items, but I'm ready to go. I guess we found out what the central part of the map is all about. Man, we got a jewel. I mean, I'm pretty sure all I need to do is just attack move on the guy. It does deal a bunch of damage though, much more than I do. And he's also got a heck of a lot of HP. Look at that. It's also Chaos attack, so he deals bonus damage against everything. There's a Rune of Greater Healing. Should I use these guys? Oh no, I was gonna say, should I... Wait, what's this then? A Circle of Power? I mean, don't get me wrong, Rexxar is pretty strong, but... he's not quite at the level of the Panda Bear. Imagine I'm gonna have trouble right now during this engagement. Because I got greedy in the previous one. And I gave all of the books to the Panda.
On the prowl. Our paths converge. I'm ready to track.
I'm not sure what this is all about, to be honest. There's another one of those lizards over there. Circles of... You know what? We'll just fight him. Come here, you Mr. Ogre. Of course, he's gonna be invulnerable right from the get-go. You said no magic and no tricks, and you pop your freaking bubble. You got Divine Shield. I don't know what no tricks means over here, my man, but...
On the prowl. I'm acting on instinct. Our paths converge. I've got the scent.
Alright. Here we go.
Flush them out.
He's already moving back right now, actually. Of course, we do have Misha here to help out as well. Misha does have more HP, by the way, than Rexxar himself. We'll go ahead and pick up the Rune of Healing here. We'll actually kite him backwards towards that rune, and we'll use it when we need to. Is he healing up out of combat? Yeah, he is. I have to pick up the Rune of Greater Healing, I'm afraid. Alright. Wow, that actually wasn't very much healing at all. He's actually full HP again. Alright. I think we may actually have to retake this engagement, because this is not quite the way I had anticipated. He keeps on hitting Rexxar as well. He doesn't like Misha very much. Alright, well, we can just let him fight, I guess. We can just throw the hammer. That works as well. There we go. He's finally hitting Misha. He's gonna once again have that bubble available, so he will heal like no tomorrow here. He's got both the healing as well as the bubble. Alright. Can you throw some from a distance here? I guess not. We'll just simply have to stand still then. Play Ring Around the Rosie. Is this actually respawning? No, it's not. Rune of Restoration. We can pick that one up. Actually, let's throw a quick hammer at him. There we go. Actually, I think he's dead. Get him! Got him! A little messy. But enough. But enough. That was a nice little trial, actually. The Trial of Blood. So that means we are the leader of the clan now?
Rexxar, Rexxar, Rexxar.
I have defeated Korgal in single combat. I have passed the Trial of Blood. I rule Stonemaul clan now, and I command you all to war. You ogres arm yourselves and meet the Orc war chief upon the plains. Blood and glory to the Stonemaul clan!
Just because we're a half orc, or a half ogre rather, we're apparently powerful enough to take this one. So we need to return to Vol'jin now, since we are indeed the leader of this clan. I mean, that's one way to get their allegiance. There is Serathil. This massive axe is covered with notches and orcish runes. Another round? This sounds like a sick item for you, Chen. Increases the attack rate of the hero by 15% and attack damage by 15. I mean, considering this is a percentage-based buff, right? 10% chance. The more attack speed we can find, the better it is. And this is almost the best item I think we have found thus far in the game for Chen. I'm trying to think here if there's maybe any items that I should give away. Is there any additional strength that we need to give to him right now? I think it's actually time to get rid of the Orb of Lightning. If I'm not mistaken, the Necklace of Burning Souls already hits air as well, so I don't really have too much use here for the orb anyway. I'll keep it with me for a little while longer, but I'll give that one, he can have two for a little bit. I'll give that one to Cairne, and hand over the Shield of the Death Lord here instead. towards Chen. So Chen has got some really strong items here. I do want to replace some more here if I can in just a little bit, but from here on out, I think it's time to go back to the Vol'jin, or to the Troll village and back to Vol'jin. Tell them exactly what happened. The light breeze brings the smell of the sea over does well homage. The Darkspear tribe has set up its new village here just as the Tauren founded their new home in nearby Malgore when they freed themselves from the oppressive grasp of the Centaur. Alright, perfect. You know what to do, right, Rokhan? Go ahead and activate that spell book we got in Act 1. We gotta tell Vol'jin what happened. I wonder if this is already the end of the missions, by the way, or the end of the act. I feel like we are getting close. I mean, we've done every single bonus objective, right? So, you know, at least the ones that I found. We found all of the dungeons as well? I don't know.
You be tougher than I imagined, Rexxar. The ogres be a great help when the battle begins. We just get word that the war chief and his forces set up the command post in the central basin. The Tauren and ogres you gathered going to be joining them soon. Check in with Thrall at his base. The battle against Admiral Proudmoore's forces could start up at any time.
And there we have it. That is where we're heading off to in the next video instead. I hope you enjoy watching this one. Bit of a change of pace, but we are now the leader of the ogres. I did not expect that at all, actually. I had no idea that Rexxar would become the leader right there of the ogres. But also this man right here in the front. It's trouble brewing with the keg under his arm. I mean, that guy is on fire. And I guess it's like Fellfire, like the green one. Anyway, regardless, I think that's because of what's it called? Because of the Shield of the Deathlord right there. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video right here. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button down below. And if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get a notification as soon as I upload more. And other than that, I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? And I'll see you in the next one.